So, day one, drive down. We're at 16, almost 16 and a half hours. I stopped in Barrie, and that's because Bumble Bee wanted a video chat with me. So I'm here, but I might as well edit for the day. Let's see what happened today. So, hint of that, loud music. Oh wait, we're off. I'm on the road. Oh my gosh, I'm on the road. The excitement begins. Day one, mile one. I will let you know along the way. There are some things that I definitely wanted to show you guys while I'm on this trip, at least about the beauties of Northern Ontario. On the way down to Toronto, I am going to show you some of the weird places. And on the way back, some of the more beautiful places. So I'm just going to share that with you guys. Okay, so here I am telling you, kind of lied to you a little bit. Truth is, I'm leaving now, but there's a reason for that, and I thought I'd show you that I'm filming the highway. I'm going to close that up. But see, no great road trip can go without two things. Deadpool, or the big mug, which I took on my road trip to Victoria, the entire trip. Heck, you go to McDonald's right now, it's 90 cents to fill up. If you go to the one corner store that I go to, it's 90 cents completely. Also, pepperettes. Diabetic, and I could eat chips and that along the way, but pepperettes kind of have less carbs. Anyway, that's my excitement. Next up. This is Teverz karaoke, and this is what we do. I'm going to try. Music. Say something, I'm giving up on you. We have fun. I'm at the first major decision that I have to make on this trip. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've already made this decision because truthfully, I already figured out which way I want to go. But I'm in a place called Nipigon. And in Nipigon, this is where the Trans-Canada Highway splits off. And you have actually two directions that you can go from here from Toronto. But just to let you know that from Thunder Bay to Nipigon, it's the only place in Canada, or pretty well Canada, where there's only one space to cross. Like, there's no two highway choices. One. And it's an hour-long drive. But once you get to Nipigon, then you're back to two choices again. Now, there's one thing about this place that I wanted to talk about big time. It's a brand new, and I'm going to show you, but this thing is brand new. It's only a few years old. And it's already had fallen apart a few times. And every time that it falls apart, it blocks off traffic. And remember, one highway to go east or west in Canada. And when this thing breaks down, well. So, let me go show you what it is. So, this is the brand new suspension bridge, and I'd probably get out of the car and show it to you, but, well, not worth it to me. This is one bridge that separates East Canada from West Canada. When this bridge goes down, which it has a few times in the last 2 years, right, you can't get east or west, not by car. But it was definitely worth the money to invest to have to refix it a few times. More karaoke. So this is actually one of Bumble Bee's favorite bands. Honestly, grew up with it. Yellow. And then when I play other 80s music or 70s music, she's like, I don't know. But I mean, you gotta love it. Who doesn't love yellow? I'm in a municipality called Greenstone. And this absolutely impresses me about Greenstone. For you Americans, it's about a 3.5 hour drive. You go from one end of Greenstone to the other end, and that's at 60 miles an hour or 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, and it's made up of a whole pile of little towns, like McDermott, Jellicoe, Long Lac, Nakina, Geraldton. But we're stopping this one particular place called Beardmore, and I'm about to show you why I'm stopping here. Beardmore is famous for its snowman. Now, you'll notice that he's got a fishing pole here. In the summertime, though, that's for the summer. In the wintertime, he'll end up with ski poles and skis. But this is Beardmore, and this is why Beardmore is Beardmore. Avril Lavigne, carpool, karaoke, Teverz way. So, the northern route, actually a lot of towns in northwestern and northern Ontario have monuments, statues, stuff like that. They want to show off that this is their town. I went through Geraldton, that's about 30 kilometers back, and they have their mine, which is right on the old side. It's an old mine, but the building still stands, and I didn't stop, guys, so I apologize, but that's their monument. But I'm about to come into, so if none of you guys know, my roommate slash best friend, former girlfriend, was born in this town called Long Lac. So that's Francais for Long Lake, which used to be a big lumber place, and they used to ship all like the logs down the lake down because the mills were way down south. I have to stop here because I got a bathroom break. Anyway, but when I met her, I came up here to help her move and back to where I am. But I also wanted to show you their monument, so I'm going to do that right now. So this is Long Lac, definitely Long Lac. I mean, of course, that's from Say for Long Lake, and this is their monument. Now, this was a tugger. What this did in the old days was it just to help push the big logs down the lake, down to the mills. Okay, and then of course over here we've got a little version of it. There it is. That used to help as well. See, and that is Long Lac, and this is the Long Lac area. Yay! And of course my car. Yay! Okay, next trip, Hearst. Just to let you know that the carpool karaoke Teverz style continues. This world is about watching So, still karaokeing, just letting you know, Hearst. I'm pulling into Hearst. It's lunch. It is like 12:30 here. It's 4.5 hours I've been driving. For some reason I didn't eat breakfast. Anyway, I'll be honest with you. I can't remember if Hearst has a monument or not. But if I do find one, I will let you know. We'll stand corrected on the 4.5. It ain't 4.5, it's 5.5. But you gotta remember, wash or break, blah, that. Pictures of the, any monuments at a time. tell you about Hearst. Okay, so for you non-Canadians, we have two languages up here, Francais, English. Okay, Hearst. All the rest of Northern Ontario, I mean, everybody's supposed to be bilingual. I don't always get it that way. Hearst is predominantly Francais. Francesi for those Italian people. But, and what I like is I've experienced, other people have experienced, that if you speak English and you don't speak French and you're in Hearst, you don't always get treated so well. I'm not saying that they're gonna be abusive or anything, but they don't like English people so much. And my French is too rusty, and I like causing problems. But that's the other thing. Let's go find that monument. So this is Hearst's monument. A couple of moose and a couple of wolves. I did see a double or ended saw on a piece of log back, but I didn't think it was like a monument. But thought I'd show this one for you guys. So we are now in Matisse, on the other side of Velcout. So reading at the plaque, it says the Mesabi River flows north, exposing Canadian Shield and Hudson Bay lowland geology in dramatic falls and ever-changing channels through boreal forests where wildlife abounds. A travelway between Lake Superior and Hudson Bay for Aboriginal peoples for thousands of years. It later became an essential fur trade canoe route in the 17th and 18th centuries, one of the longest free-flowing rivers in Canada, with more than 500 kilometers of the river protected within the Mesabi Provincial Park. Aboriginal peoples continue their traditions and recreation, seek solitude and adventure. Designation as a Canadian Heritage River recognizes the Mesabi as a national treasure. So I just let you know, karaoke is still going. What do I have left? Oh, another 11 hours of driving? Definitely. Teverz, carpool, karaoke! Fully into Kapuskasing. This is where my first gasp is going to be. Just to let you guys know, this town was kind of fun the first time I went through it. This is where GM tests hit their cars for cold weather testing. This is one. I just passed the GM testing station. The Chrysler one is up here somewhere too, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's interesting because Kapuskasing gets quite cold in the wintertime. But let me go fill up. See you in a bit for Bumble Bee. Here you too, baby. Ready?
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time.
This is the one town I'm in. By the way, I left Kapuskasing amazingly. Gas price is freaking cheaper there than many other parts of Ontario. But I'm in a place called Moonbeam. Now, I'm here for one reason. Because they have a famous monument that I have to go and see. Which is what I'm going to go now. I seem to have missed it. Now I got to turn around. Which I'll do. There we go. Okay, I'll show you that in a sec here. So this is the famous monument. It's a UFO. It says Moonbeam right on it. And that's the big one when I got it, looking at all these different places along the north route. The conclusion that day one driving, all it is driving pretty well. It's going to be a little bit longer of a video, but I had so much to talk about on the way and sing, which I'm still not done. Alright guys, I'm pulling into Cochrane now, and Cochrane is the halfway mark between Thunder Bay and Toronto if you're going to drive. And this is the do or turn around thing, but I'm going to keep going. So and on day 6 I'll probably do the halfway mark on the southern route, which is to St. Marie, Ontario, not Michigan, for you guys that are down there. And with all my stops and everything, the halfway mark took me 8.5 hours. It's roughly 754 kilometers, something like that. And don't ask me to transfer that into, it's roughly around 500 miles, something like that. Yeah, about it. Alright guys, next video. Falls. Somewhat after Cochrane. Deer behind. I'm going to get into the car and show you this. So this is Paul Bunyan. Well, at least that's what I'm told. This is Iroquois Falls. A little choppy because I'm on the phone. Didn't pull the gimbal out, I'm too lazy. But, told you, little monuments on the way. Well, just went through New Liskeard. And all I wanted to say about New Liskeard, nice little town, is that a stone throw away is the Quebec border. That's really, really close. Just for you guys to know, alcohol and cigarettes are cheaper over there for you bad people. Alright. So this is Temagami. About an hour outside of North Bay, and it's just a little village, and I consider this one of my absolute most favorite places in Northern Ontario. So just coming into North Bay now, and I have to come back this way on the way back, but there's one reason that I always love going through North Bay. It's on Lake Nipissing. There's some great people that live there. There's no Costco, sadly. But they have one place that I love, and I'm going to share that with you. I love Harvey's. There's no Harvey's where I am. And I love the buffalo chicken from Harvey's. And this is why I love North Bay. But just back to the gas is not friggin' cheap here. Kapuskasing to all the way down to North Bay. Everywhere else was cheaper, but here I'm going an hour south to Huntsville. It's actually almost 15 cents cheaper there. So 16 hours later, I'm in Barrie. That's where I am, as I said earlier. I didn't fill up gas in North Bay. I originally was going to, but it was actually more expensive than anywhere between Kapuskasing. I actually filled up in Huntsville for $1.21. Got a good deal. And in Huntsville, then on into Barrie. And I am actually still sitting here waiting for her. But that's the end of the video, guys. Like it, love it, don't like it, do whatever you want, that's fine. But leave the comments down below. You know what, I'm going to continue on in this for the rest. And remember, this is the rescue trip. Toronto time. Alright guys, thanks. Remember, life's too short. Get the heck out of the house. Go have fun. I'm out of the house. I'm having a lot of fun. Truthfully. Alright, bye-bye for now, guys.